Welcome to another exciting edition of Travel Guide. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Today we will be visiting the Cutty Sark, London. Greenwich has so much history. It's a great town to explore, as well as the park, Naval Collage Maritime Museum, and then there is the Cutty Sark, steeped in history, the fastest tea clipper to sail from Australia to the UK. It was so fast it was still beating coal run boats in its day. A very good place for kids. There are normally rides, and there are loads of food places nearby, and a cafe in the Cutty Sark. There is a very good introduction by a member of staff who plays the figurehead of the ship, and gives a well-conceived and interactive history of the Cutty Sark. Great place to hang out for a few hours for all ages. Thank you for preserving a piece of the past. It really is educational and interesting. Also has a nice outdoor market selling antiques, collectibles, and jewelry, etc., as well as a wonderful street food section which is highly recommended. The other bald head of a village, and rebuild it with modern-day F1 helmet, is designed to damp squib, and you take the moon, and back in August. The new glass cover around the side of the ship is superb, and creates the look of the ship on the water. Restored recently, the Cutty Sark is now a bigger splendor than it used to be, situated right by the River Thames in Greenwich. Not only does it show you the period parts of the boat, it also has a collection of staff that brings this history to life. Have always loved to be in Greenwich as a child. There is a lot of history here, also a great park, and boating lake, and tea. Lively place with local market, and lots of space for kids to run around both along the river and in the park. Haven't been here since the 80s, and what a change. From the outside it doesn't look like much, but when you go inside it's like a TARDIS. The Cutty Sark and the part of the river behind are stunning. The Cutty Sark itself is rather overpriced at £15, but if you're a member of the National Trust, then it's half price. Amazingly well restored to the finest details, and excellent presentation of life on board. The economic drive behind the making and use of Cutty Sark, as well as the reasons for its abandonment. Relatively few activities to keep smallies interested and out of harm's way mean that dads might end up leaving the museum prematurely. The entrance fee is fairly high, but probably justified given that the number of visitors who can be accommodated is relatively low. Really good to be able to see you all over the ship, how they lived, how the cargo was stored, and to be were able to walk under it was certainly an experience. Improvements in steam technology meant that gradually steamships also came to dominate the longer sailing route to Australia, and the ship was sold to the Portuguese company Ferreira and Co. There is lots to see and learn, not just by seeing the ship, but also the Maritime Museum and the Royal Observatory, which are close by. There are little shops and an established market selling a wide variety of products. Sunday is a very good day to visit the market. There are boat rides up the Thames with tickets that allow you to jump on and off at Tower of London and the London Eye. In close proximity to the Greenwich Foot Tunnel, Greenwich Pier, Naval College Gardens, University of Greenwich, Royal Observatory, Greenwich Park, Prime Meridian, the Fan Museum, and the Georgian Baroque St. Alphege Church. Usually quite busy with tourists, not really in central London, but beautiful. Greenwich Park is around the corner, so a must-visit place. Not as good as the Marie Rose or HMS Victory, so if you like this you should visit Portsmouth's Royal Navy Museum. You get to see every floor of the once fastest clipper in the world from the top deck to the hull, which you can walk under. Greenwich has done a great job in preserving this historic ship. A ticket to see just the Cutty Sark can be pricey. Lovely little area with markets, and the Thames River running through it. Amazing in the summer. Large selection of coffee shops, pubs, and food. Great place. A little busy, especially during the summer. A little pricey too, but what do you expect for the area? A unique place with detailed stories. Great for children also. Remarkable, adventurous. You can just feel the history that has passed. The setup takes you 2 centuries away from the so-called modern times. Lovely old listed building, great position on the Thames looking over London, and the dome. Great food, very busy, lots of tables inside and out. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.